Morning. Markets seem to have taken a step back. While the presidential transition seems to be a bit clearer now, disappointing economic data and notably a jump in jobless claim, along with the ever-growing cases of coronavirus cases, had investors pause. So the Dow retreated just below 30,000, the S&P and the Nasdaq closed flat on the session, treasuries remained muted, and gold is still constrained at 1,810. In the crypto space though, while we didn't stay flat, the picture is similarly a bit blurry and definitely has a risk-off feel. So Bitcoin rose to a multi-year high on the session, touching 19,485, only to retrace 2.4% down at 18,700. Ethereum, typically more volatile, followed the session down, so closed at 566, down 6.4%. Link dropped almost 10%, Litecoin fell almost 8%, DOT fell about 7%, and so the results vary depending on the alt, but the picture remains the same. We're down between 5 and 10%, with the exception of Stellar that closed flat. Personally, I remain very positive about alts. They've been underperforming the last two sessions, but the massive volatility and the relative outperformance over the weekend suggest one thing. Altcoin ended their hibernation period, stepped out of their cave, and are essentially ready for an adventure with the risk and the opportunities that entails. Away from pure price action, there's plenty of things to be aware of. Everybody's very enthused with the all-time high level of open interest on the Bitcoin future side. But the interest in derivatives also means we have a huge expiry in the options realm on Friday, about 1 billion worth. And so watch out for the ensuing volatility as soon as the expiry actually happens, or even a bit before. Also, Van Eck had an announcement about a Bitcoin ETN that would be released on the German stock exchange. And that's the result of a growing effort by regulators and companies in Germany for greater crypto acceptance. And it's going to be very interesting to see that market pour in, if at all, in that physically backed product. So it means a lot more Bitcoin purchases as investors buy that ETN. And then lastly, you can also look at the miners' unspent Bitcoin supply. And that basically means that they're not selling their Bitcoin. You can see it growing. That's super supportive for the rally currently. It's also something to watch out if and when they do decide to dump their Bitcoin supply on markets, because that can have a very dramatic effect. But of course, that will depend on what price is worth their time or worth their selling their Bitcoin. That's it for me today. I wish you a great day and a great trading day.